This within the time that
in fact we need to move to the Nairobian now.
You know, I kind of exhaust this. We can exhaust these guys. But again, Nairobi, what is happening? Another story, 15 minutes, is love. Is a very costly affair, and we're talking about a date when a girl decides from the onset, even before you meet her for the date,
you're sending the
20K is already done. Yeah. Don't ask me how the story is. There, Diamond, Kisumu, happening there, and the stones that were flying on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there were things.
And Stevens was there definitely to catch everything.
And the story is
all right, we need to move to the Nairobian because of time, but there's a lot more. There's so much in the pulse. Good job, Solo and Stevens.
Never even go to the gossip.
No, we don't even go to the gossip, and there's a lot there. So please get yourself a copy of the pulse. And Solo now take us through the Nairobian, where we can see the top story is one Josephine Kafura.
Yes,
become an overnight celebrity.
And we had mentioned about this earlier on the show. This is the untold story of the village girl who made 790 million from NYS in 3 months. We're talking about the secrets of Waigoro's hairdresser, who is Josephine Kafura. The whole story of how they met, and she was a village girl who was introduced by someone who knew the CS all the way from back home, and in a very short span of time she became also a very renowned a renowned hairdresser and businesswoman as well. Yeah. So very nicely done.
Yeah, and I guess in this particular story, it's the secrets of the hairdresser. Some facts that we've not seen so far on the other reports that have been there about her. But there's also page 3, the Reverend's daughter.
Yes.
Doesn't everybody loves the Reverend?
Hey, you know?
And I think conspicuously missing here is Masi Masika. But yes, we are talking about
you needed her there?
She's also a bishop's daughter. Yeah, she is a bishop's daughter. And we're looking at, you see, we rank bishops and religious leaders highly in society. But, you know, there's always that their kid, and you're seeing the daughter is hauled.
The black sheep.
So do you get saved to woo her and stuff like that? And we are looking at...
you just say that the best place to get a wife is not church the other day.
No, it's no longer church.
Looking at the bishop's
It's no longer church unless you're eyeing the bishop's daughter because you're close to prayer. But we're looking at some of the hot reverend's daughter.
Reverend Mamas.
And people did not know. One of them is also Victoria Kimani. There's also Victoria Rubadiri. I don't know if there's a connection with
there is a very
Victoria
deal going on, right?
It's a Victoria thing.
Yeah, it's victory, you know. You're one call to victory.
Yeah. So thou shalt not covet is the hashtag, but you can look. Just don't touch.
But you must covet.
All right. There's also what I would call, if I was to term it, I would say tantrums gone crazy on page 4. And this is the man who decided to chop off his wife's breast, and also after that proceeded to chop off his private parts, which I find
he chopped it up and threw it away.
Yes, actually threw it up.
Did he get them back?
I think it needs to be checked for
that's okay. This story has been trending. It was covered just the other day. It's a man living in Thika, and he says that he's been...
It's interesting lately.
So if you chop yourself, that's your problem.
I get, but you know,
but why are you
I can feel the pain.
But now why are you chopping my other,
don't chop her.
My other area of interest? You know.
So both of you may just be...
It's a sad story. And
no. Here's the thing.
But come to think of it,
whatever they chopped off, because just thinking about it, and it's a watershed time. But I'm just thinking, for this couple, what do you think happens? Because whatever they chopped is very... It's very interesting. In their interesting life, whatever he chopped and whatever she chopped must be what they actually use often.
I wouldn't want to dramatize it, but just think of the whole situation. Well, he says he was carried away, and he was in a moment,
and he just took it and cut it.
He just wanted, you know...
He apologized
he apologized. He wanted to have his conjugal rights, and the wife has been denying for quite some time. So I think he just said, okay, to me,
let me cut it. And then this one, I don't want anybody to use it because I like using it. So let's
then he left it. Sadly though, the doctor,
She didn't say that. Mike gave another story.
No, because I mean.
No, I know some years back there's another one who threw in the neighbor's compound
And then it was
they had a
picked
dog.
up.
Let's just change that subject right now.
I'm having my breakfast later.
The dog ate.
Yeah. So before they could chase the dog away, they found it licking its lips.
No. As sad as it is, I think it goes back to what we were saying last week with Stevens, that our emotions as a country and as couples, there is so much we're bottling up until we're taking it out on each other. The moment I think as a couple it is coming to physical, that physical where I want to hurt you, then I think it's about time to now just move it.
But looking at the bigger picture, if maybe it's something that we need to investigate, because if you look at page 4 and page 5, it's all matters of this penis enlargement, London man in hospital. There's another one here who man dies of sexual excitement on Valentine's Eve. This one.
What happened to him? He just did the blue pills.
No, honestly,
sexual excitement.
As much as you see, when we were talking about, was it when they were doing the alcohol thingy and guys in Nyeri were being nyafuliwa. Now it's gone to the next level. Now you're doing it yourself. I mean,
because
I think we
now
really have
willing
a problem.
They are removing the transformers by themselves.
When I don't now, I'll
The transformer out.
That's crazy.
But it's really sad. I don't know if it's an issue of sexuality and performance.
So look, can we change that? You've gone on about this thing, Nikki.
Solo comes from that place. Solo comes from this area. It's an
I'm trying to move the conversation. He doesn't want to move from there. I think he has really held it passionately. All right, page 24. There is old school. Interesting there, where apparently there are several things that people did back in the day, as punishment. And one of them, I even see somebody here with, I don't know how they got this picture, if it's photoshopped, but somebody washing a cow.
Yeah, I remember
punishment, yeah.
No, it's having a tree. Was pretty interesting.
Can you share experiences?
I know of a friend of mine who I was with in high school, and he had been caught sneaking out for the second time.
Oh, gosh.
And there was this tree stump, and he was told to uproot it down to the root.
Oh.
So he had to
was
dig
around it. But did they give him something to use it, or he was just
No. You dig it, because we had the jembes and stuff like that. And
but you can imagine a tree stump
and digging it down.
It's
out. Like almost digging a grave.
Yeah,
it's quite tedious for a high school student. But I remember that vividly.
No, punishments used to be. I mean, they were crazy. And I remember when I was in high school, there's a time we were actually asked to swim on grass, literally.
Oh,
like literally swim.
But that's
you just hold it and
that's
pull.
not punishment. I think that's just like a workout.
No, but
it's a workout until you take a cold shower after that. After you've been on grass, because that now was the finish point. You'd be told now after that, go take a cold shower.
But one I'll never forget is for a guy who was my classmate who had decided, because he was tired of washing his shirt and it's stolen on the line every day, so he had cut it down to the collar,
this area.
And when he'd put on his sweater on and put on the tie, he'd look like he's actually wearing a full shirt. So one day he was told to kneel down, and that's
all right, guys, we need to wind up. Time is up.
On his neck.
Time is up. But thank you very much. Solo, what are you doing for the weekend in 2 seconds?
Kiza Lounge, I'll be there. And,
okay. Kiza Lounge weekend.
Random.
Okay, as usual.
There's jazz on Sunday.
Very,
you cannot
miss that.